What if I told you a country on the other side of the world just guaranteed your safety? This is Kenya News Update today. As missiles fly in the Middle East, a stunning diplomatic promise has been made right here in Nairobi. Coming up, you'll discover why Iran says Kenya is safe, the one technical detail that changes everything, and the economic threat that could still hit your wallet. Meet Dr. Ali Gholampour, the Iranian ambassador to Kenya. In a tense press briefing in Nairobi on Monday, he delivered a message designed to calm a continent. He assured the public that Iranian military capabilities do not pose a threat to Kenyan soil. But here's the twist. This isn't about goodwill. It's about hard, cold, technical limits. He revealed that Tehran has deliberately capped its missile range at 2,000 kilometers, a distance that falls well short of East Africa. He framed this as a deliberate choice, a signal of defensive posture. He called it good news for the region. Our missiles will not reach the Kenyan territory, he stated. Our government has deliberately, in order to show its intention, a peaceful intention, limited the range of missiles only for defensive purposes. This assurance comes during a volatile week that has seen the Middle East erupt. Iran recently launched retaliatory strikes across the region following attacks by the United States and Israel. Those strikes reportedly claimed the lives of Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, and several high-ranking officials. The conflict has already spilled over borders. Iranian missiles have struck targets in the United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Oman, Kuwait, Jordan, and Bahrain. As the confrontation widens, a critical question emerged: what about countries hosting American bases? Ambassador Gholampour clarified Iran's stance with a chilling definition. He said Iran views any foreign base used to launch an attack against its sovereignty as American territory, a potential target. But then, he turned his focus to Kenya. And here's the part that changes the game. He expressed firm confidence that Kenya would remain neutral. Why? Because he believes Kenya lacks the specific type of U.S. military infrastructure required to mount a direct assault on Iran. This country does not provide a U.S. military facility with a magnitude to attack Iran, Gholampour stated. I do not believe that Kenya will provide such a facility to attack Iran from its land. He pointed to long-standing historical and diplomatic ties as a cornerstone he intends to preserve. So, the missiles won't reach. The bases might not be targets, but the story doesn't end there. While Kenya may be safe from physical strikes, the economic fallout of a prolonged war remains a serious and personal concern for every Kenyan. Gholampour himself acknowledged this. He warned that full-scale conflict often disrupts vital trade routes and commercial corridors. This could trigger price hikes and supply chain issues right here in Africa. The primary focus? The Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most critical oil transit choke points. A blockade or major disruption there doesn't need a 2,000-kilometer missile to reach Kenya. It hits through fuel prices, transport costs, and the cost of living. So we have a direct promise of safety, backed by a technical limit. But we also have a looming shadow of economic uncertainty. The tension is clear. Kenya is diplomatically shielded but economically exposed. Some will see this as a relief, a strategic win for Kenyan diplomacy. Others will see it as a reminder of how global conflicts dictate local prices. The ambassador has drawn a line in the sand at 2,000 kilometers. But the real question for Kenyans is this: can any distance protect us from the ripple effects of a world on fire? Do you believe this assurance keeps Kenya safe, or are we still vulnerable to economic shockwaves? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news that connects the globe to your doorstep.